touchdown on Patreon, General Seti, over 600 bomb exclusive live streams you cannot see anywhere else. And man, I got some fire tonight. I want you there. Click the link right down in the video description. It'll be in the chat. The FBI has arrested a woman. I believe she's an American woman turned ISIS right here. Talking about she was going to buy, the necessary ingredients to make the bomb, and they had been keeping their eyes on the surveillance of the woman, and she had a plot to bomb New York state capitol. Yeah, up in Albany. And so, yeah, so, you got a lot of, infiltrators in the country. That's why I was saying, especially with this war escalating. And it's really, really escalating to a level that a lot of people, because our people don't stay in world news. We stay on the liquor store news. That's what we do. We liquor store politicking out there. What a nigga talk about when he go up and get his fifth of wild Irish rolls and his blunts and shit, and then nigga kick the whoop-de-woo about who got shot up, around the block, around. They ain't got no connection to the global thing, even though the global thing gonna have them put that goddamn draft out for your sons and shit, and all your monkey ass might end up over there. If the war get hot enough, you know what I'm saying, they'll send your black ass over there too. They done up their age to about 40, so it don't make no goddamn difference. So you'll have your old ass over there with one of them AR-15s, nigga, on the battlefield going to war. But knowing that the United States, yeah, they got a military and they could touch your ass with it too. And we ain't gonna be confused about that. And so the next man might fight a guerrilla warfare, and their way of doing that is taking a lone individual with some knowledge on how to put explosive together, or get a team of people, that know how to run put some bombs together and put them in certain places and detonate them and do all type of crazy shit. And so with the borders being open, which is a crucial fucking thing, and a lot of them damn presidents, Democrat, Republican, all of them was careless about that, especially knowing that the United States have been attacking and bombing. Thank you, family. Attacking and bombing. Somebody ready to get at your ass, and so your door wide open, knowing somebody can come in here and do this, you know. So that's why I keep saying, people keep, y'all clapping. Oh, United States is, yeah, we not in the war, but we in the war. Motherfuckers still want to attack over here. And so y'all motherfuckers clapping until one of your grocery stores go kaboom and shit. And then, they ain't going up there. Where this particular woman was aiming for the Capitol. But a lot of times they choose soft targets, they choose soft targets. Now, not everybody gonna be on alarm now that the woman done tried every state capital. They about to put some extra security up there. You come creeping around, they gonna knock your head off. And so that's all they need. And it might be a psyop to even militarize the public any goddamn way. They already done brought the National Guard in as a test run. And if they already done brought them in as a test run, so they might try to orchestrate some shit. Yeah, Black Power. They might try to orchestrate some shit just to lock this motherfucker down. They talk about what Iran doing to the public, but hey, they might be trying to do the same shit over here. But nevertheless, your where you stay at is also a battleground in this war. It could happen right where you stay at, and if you confused about that, then shame on you. Shame on your ass. So don't be clapping for them damn towel heads over there. Don't you do that. Because they motherfucking looking at your ass like you is the enemy. You is the enemy. Anything over here is the enemy. And they don't care about you hooping and hollering and, like they gonna call your black ass up and say, yo, we gonna have a terrorist attack tomorrow. Just letting you know, my good nigga friend, that we gonna just looking out for you. You know what I'm saying? They ain't calling your black ass. Nigga, if some shit go down, your family, your mother, your children, your wife, your husband, your sister, your brother, your auntie, your nephew, your niece, all your cousin, all could be a tragedy in this goddamn war. And so when it go down and shit, like I say, when it come to coming over here, I gives a fuck. I gives a fuck. That's where the debate end with me. You know what I'm saying? That's where the debate. When it come where my people's is, my family with these babies, y'all niggas is weak out there because y'all ain't used to protecting nothing, no way. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ain't used to protecting nothing, no way. Motherfuckers come in, do whatever they want to do in your neighborhood, sell dope, open up liquor stores, gas stations, goddamn hair salons, beauty supplies, Chinese this, Arab that, I mean, goddamn, you wide open, so you don't goddamn care about nothing. And so we have to blow the horn for the people out there to let them know that you could be a casualty of war, in a war that you don't necessarily got, no intimate, hand in, but at the same time, the peoples overseas see you as no different. You an American. That's what they see. Whether you get treated like one over here don't make no damn difference. They don't give a fuck. They know how they treat niggas over here because they treat them the same way over there. The Arab treat niggas as bad as white people anywhere on the planet. They all equal in how they treat black people. And so I don't let nobody try to sugarcoat. That's how all the Muslim niggas, assalamu alaikum, assalamu alaikum. You know what I'm saying? They don't even be letting them niggas go over there and pray no more. You know what I'm saying? They done block certain nations from even being able to go to Mecca. You know? Yeah, well, I don't support none of them. I don't support none of these Neanderthals. Because I see how wicked it's becoming, and they ready to go to World War III. This shit is beyond any of them motherfuckers. Just one. This is some shit that, yeah, this is some shit that been bubbling for a long time. You know what I'm saying? The shit that Turkey trying to get their hands in it, they been wanting to get their hands in it because they trying to assume, they days of glory, the Ottoman Empire. So they trying to resume their glory. Iran trying to resume their glory. Saudi Arabia trying to assume glory and shit. They all looking to, so they playing this game, but all of them wicked beasts is in on what it is. And Donald Trump trying, and he for his particular group, that's all he for. Them rich Republican motherfuckers, he ain't even caring about them MAGA motherfuckers no more. That's a wrap. He don't got to do a damn thing for them. All he gonna do is get past this motherfucking primary election and shit. And once he passed that, he a dead duck anyway. When I'm talking about a lame duck, you know what I'm saying? He's a lame duck, meaning he ain't got no more power. There ain't nobody. They don't gotta really roll with him no more, cause he gonna be out of there any motherfucking way. So he gonna get to this midterm election, and once he, it's all about get as much money, much power as he can, and he out of there. And how he leave the country and what state he leaving in, he don't give a fuck. He don't give a fuck, because they going to be ready, just like the Nazis and shit. When it was time for them to jump ship, them motherfuckers went all over the world. They tried to take off. They had already been sending gold and shit Listen to me. They had already been sending money and gold. You understand? Even before they already anticipated that. The Argentina, all down in South America, these motherfuckers was all over. They had been sending money, stashing it, gold, treasures and shit all over the world. You know what I'm saying? Nobody know where the hell they went. Yeah, yeah, and then nobody know where the hell they went, so you don't know what the fuck is going on. That's why black people better wake the fuck up. The only thing that can save you is black power. When you come understand and we link under black power, that's the strongest fortress for our people. Anything else, you is vulnerable as fuck. I see y'all in a minute. Get over there to Patreon. We got a lot of, news reports I want to drop for you family today so y'all can be on your who do it for you? These niggas is integrationalists. They saying, nigga, come on, go down with the ship. Generals say, nigga, throw the goddamn raft over now. You understand what I'm saying? I didn't jump down in the depths of the ocean, nigga, to drag you up, nigga. You already down. You know what I'm saying? You already up under the water. The general come and brought you to the surface, nigga. Like, wake up, nigga. You wake up. And niggas wake. Oh, general, I was under the water. Yeah, you was under the water, nigga. Yeah, man, I done went down there to save you. I've been throwing life rafts out there, nigga. You know what I'm saying? What they call them, inner tubes and shit and all that. And I see niggas reaching up and pulling up out the water, family. This is General Seti. I'll be black in a minute. Get over there to Patreon. Click that link. Black Power. Boom.